In recent months, the cost of keeping the lights on has been steadily climbing. This made worse by occasional blackouts that have threatened the operations of key institutions in the country. Today, our reporter Jasmine Wambui delves into the complexities behind the surge in power prices and explores the implications for consumers, businesses, and the nation's energy landscape.
The latest price jump was effected at the beginning of the month, and when we asked EPRA what had caused the jump in power prices this January, the regulator responded with a written statement. According to EPRA, the foreign exchange rate fluctuation adjustment increased to 6 shillings per kilowatt hour from 3 shillings per kilowatt hour. This, the energy regulator attributed to KPLC's inability to obtain foreign currencies to offset its debts due to tight liquidity in the market and huge loan repayments made by KenGen in foreign currency in December. Your power bill is determined by two factors: the base tariff set every 3 years and pass-through costs, which fluctuate every month. The current base tariff was set in March 2023 and will run till June 2026. It caters to payments for power purchase from KenGen and independent power producers. It also caters for operation and maintenance costs for KPLC, Ketraco and REREC. The pass-through costs are, according to EPRA, unforeseeable and are calculated monthly. These costs include the cost of fuel used to generate power from thermal sources, the foreign exchange rate fluctuation adjustment and inflation adjustment. For consumers, however, the bite knows no cause. Hiram Budhia, a welder who runs an outlet in Muthurwa, says keeping his doors open has been an uphill climb. He says he has no option but to increase the prices of his products.
Naongezeka kwa customer sababu mzigo inafaa kurudi kwa customer sababu yeye ndiye anahitaji zile vitu anataka kutokana na mimi.
A few meters away, another blacksmith says he has had to make adjustments both at home and at work to cope with the rising cost of power.
500 ilikuwa inakuletea unit 22 units. Sasa hii 500 inakuletea about 14 units. Hiyo iko juu sana. Hiyo ni ya nyumba, tuihesabu ya hapa kama hapa tunafanya hapa kazini.
And in the wake of this crisis, we sought to find out whether the government made any intervention to tame the depreciating shilling responsible for January's electricity price jump.
We did hold a meeting with the local banks, all local banks, first week of December, where we urged and we showed the local banks the intensity and the need for them to support KPLC in terms of forex. Because KPLC was struggling in getting forex to pay their PPAs.
And even with the costly power, it appears Kenya's need for power continues to grow.
We want to onboard more generators because I can tell you, Jasmine, and this needs to come out to the Kenyans, that we have seen an increase in power demands.
PS Washira further says that domestic investment might just be the solution to the soaring power prices, driven majorly by a shortage of foreign currency.
We are looking forward to hearing that the next probably power plant being done by an independent power producer or KenGen has a good equity financing from local banks.
Manufacturers are warning that the soaring prices will only mean costlier products for consumers.
We obey a rule of cost reflectiveness. And in cost reflectiveness means whatever it costs to generate, the consumer got to pay for it.
EPRA says that the jump in January prices will not carry into the future. However, it remains to be seen whether other pass-through costs will cause yet another surge in the power prices. Jasmine Wambui, Citizen TV, Nairobi.